The other day, Dark Horse Comics officially announced Marvel's Wolverine, The Art of the Game, giving us our first real look inside the upcoming art book releasing later this year. Along with the announcement, they also shared several preview pages that give us a closer look at some of the game's characters, locations, and world building. While these pages are primarily focused on the game's artwork, they're also packed with developer notes and descriptions that help paint a clearer picture of what Insomniac has been building behind the scenes. Today, we're going to go through everything these preview pages show us, including a better look at Omega Red, Trask Industries, Madripoor, the Proto-Sentinel, a new look at Wolverine's Team X gear, and a few smaller details that really stood out to me. So let's jump right in. So Dark Horse Comics officially announced Marvel's Wolverine, The Art of the Game, a 200-page hardcover scheduled to release November 3rd. According to the official description, the book explores the creation of Marvel's Wolverine through concept art, developer commentary, environments, character designs, and behind-the-scenes artwork from throughout the development. One thing I want to mention before we dive in is that concept art naturally changes during development. Some of these designs may never appear exactly like this in the final game. However, the written descriptions alongside the artwork give us some really interesting information about the game's world and characters. So let's start with one of Wolverine's biggest enemies. We already knew Omega Red would be appearing in Marvel's Wolverine, but this page gives us a much better understanding of his role within Insomniac's story. According to the art book, Omega Red is a Russian mutant and a former member of Team X. The book explains that Logan eventually forced him out of the group, leaving Omega Red with a personal desire for revenge. To accomplish that, he joins the Reavers and enhances himself with cybernetic technology. You can actually see those enhancements throughout his armor and around the carbonadium coils wrapped around his body. One sentence in particular really caught my attention. The page explains that Omega Red can drain the life force from other people. That's one of his iconic abilities from the Marvel comics, and judging by the artwork showing him grabbing Wolverine, there's a good chance that Insomniac plans to make that ability an important part of this encounter. Now, that's purely speculation on my part. I could definitely see that becoming a big part of the boss fight mechanics, forcing players to break free before Omega Red restores his own health. Even if that's not exactly how it works, it's nice to see the developers staying faithful to one of his signature powers. Moving on, we finally get another beautiful look at Madripoor. Every time Insomniac shows more of the city, it looks absolutely incredible. The contrast between the older neighborhoods and the futuristic architecture. Everything about it feels distinctly different from most cities we've seen in Marvel games. Madripoor has always been closely tied to Wolverine throughout Marvel history, so it's exciting to see just how much attention Insomniac appears to be giving this location. This honestly feels like a place players are going to want to spend time exploring. Hidden within the same artwork is another important location, Trask Industries. The art book confirms that Trask has established its headquarters inside Madripoor through Trask Towers. According to the description, Trask takes advantage of Madripoor's unique legal system to pursue scientific research and commercial projects that wouldn't normally be allowed elsewhere. That little piece of world building actually explains quite a bit. Instead of Trask simply existing in the background, it sounds like the company will have a major presence throughout the story, especially when it comes to anti-mutant technology. And speaking of anti-mutant technology, according to the art book, this isn't just another Sentinel. This is Trask's first attempt at creating an anti-mutant masterpiece, the Proto-Sentinel. The description explains that it can scan someone's DNA for the X gene, allowing it to identify potential mutants before hunting them down. The page also describes it as the deadliest weapon Team X has faced up to this point. That's a pretty significant statement. Whether this ends up being a major boss fight or simply an important story moment, it definitely feels like this machine is going to play a central role in Wolverine's journey. We also get a look at some of the machinery surrounding its development, giving us another glimpse into how Trask Industries is creating these weapons. The preview also gives us a closer look at Wolverine's Team X gear. This is a much more military style costume with reinforced armor and tactical equipment. And right below the T-pose Wolverine, we're seeing different types of equipment with headgear and shoulder pads. Now, my question is this stuff going to be equipable, or was this just other concepts for the costume design? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Overall, I think these preview pages do exactly what an art book should. They don't spoil the game, but they give us a better understanding of the characters, locations, and ideas that help shape Insomniac's vision for Marvel's Wolverine. And considering this is only a sample from a 208-page book, I'm really interested to see what else gets revealed once the full release arrives later this year. I'd love to to hear what stood out to you the most. Was it Omega Red, the Proto-Sentinel, another look at Madripoor and Trask Industries, or was it the new look of Wolverine? And let me know if you're going to be purchasing the art book. I think I'm going to, and once it comes out, I'll make sure to give you guys a good look at what's in the art book. But give me your thoughts down in the comment section below. I absolutely appreciate your guys' time. Be sure to hit that like button so that more people can see my content. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share my content with someone you might think will enjoy it. Let them know to like, share, comment, and subscribe as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a good day, good night, and a good morning wherever you're at, and I'll see you in the next one.